All right, we're live and welcome back. How's y'all doing? Everybody's doing great. I hope we're all doing great. Woo! So today I'm going to be playing a Wretch character. I've started a couple of different characters, and I've definitely speed ran just the dragon, just the dragon. Before you guys get all up in my shit, I've never speed ran this entire game before, but I have speed ran just the very beginning of the game to get to the dragon. It's kind of what I'm going to be doing today. So let's see. Yeah, I know my characters are ugly. They're not meant to be pretty. Look at that. Look at that blonde hair and hairy ass chest. That's a female. Let's see. I don't really want to change a whole lot of stuff. There was one thing I wanted to look at. Is that it? Oh, well, go back. That's why. Name, I'm just gonna name her Helga. Maybe I should start with something with the W. Welga. Nope, that's completely unoriginal. Are there any names that start with a freaking W out there? Like, I can't think of anything that starts with a W. Google names that start with a W. Female names that start with a W, right? Female names that start with a W. Let's see. Come on. The first name I see. Willa? That's Wendy. How did I skip Wendy? That's alright. It's Wendy. It's gonna be Wendy. Because Willa doesn't sound like a girl's name to me. Yeah, we're not gonna change any of that stuff. For the keepsake, I'm gonna go with the golden seed for the extra health pot. Let's go. So yeah, the goal here is just basically to see as far as I can get with the Wretch character before Monday. So today is Friday, and it is 7 a.m. I know, I'm up early. Why? I don't know. But we're not going to worry ourselves with that.
The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwin
I am trying to figure something out real quick with
first to
my audio.
Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength.
Maybe it'll be fine. I've noticed some blaring on some of my stuff on my channel here recently because I've gone back and I've watched a couple of things just for quality assurance, basically.
A war from which no lord arose.
I feel like it could be better. That's another one of my goals this weekend, is to kind of make my audio sound better. I want the balancing between my voice and the background to be balanced better. I want the game audio to not blare.
Rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all.
The coffee speaks to me, but you do you, my friend.
Horaloo,
Chieftain of the Badlands.
ever-brilliant gold mask. Fear, the deathbed companion. The loathsome dung-eater.
These are all quest lines, by the way. Like, if you pay attention to the intro.
And Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing.
Like, the game is basically telling you these are the other Tarnished in the game. They also exist. They also, like, are quote-unquote pursuing the Elden Ring. Because that's why you're on this list.
And one other, whom grace would again bless. A Tarnished of no renown.
Windy the Wretch.
Across the fog, to the lands between.
Don't ask me why she has facial hair, okay? You don't shave when you're dead.
The Elden Ring. And become the Elden Lord.
Poor lady. The Elden lady. Ugh. It's kind of like a King Arthur situation. Like... Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my right-time girl. So I'm not really going to be able to fight this guy. I'm not that good. Hey there, big boy. Meow. We'll come back here and fight him later on whenever I need the, oh, what you call it? Whenever I need the bloody rag. For Vare's quest line. We'll be back. My big question is, why does Melina, why does she get to ride her horse in here, but I can't? Because you can't ride Torrent in these caves. The game literally won't let you. Maidenless behavior.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on her side. We found her here after all.
Sure did.
One of her kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring.
I mean, theoretically speaking, the other ones that are my kind.
Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
One of my kind would also be Gideon, or Fia, or the Loathsome Dung Eater, Gold Mask. Like, also, I think these are tied to like different endings of the game as well. And I've only completed the one ending, but I know of two endings, and that's Ronnie's, which is the Fall of the Stars or whatever ending. I know of that ending, and then I know of yeah, I know of that ending, and I know of the default ending. I've never actually completed the default ending of this game. I did what's her name's ending the first time. Ronnie. I figure, who does the default ending, right? Somebody who's speedrunning, maybe? Look at that. Look at that face. That face only a mother could love. Look at that nose. Bonk. Yep. Bonk. Oh, how did you not die? Hey there, big boy. Bonk. Everybody gets the bonk. I just run through here because I know that guy up top. Hey there, big guy. You're the first one I've actually had to use this ability on. Let's go. You gonna poke at me? No? Bitch. I will just break your shield. That's what this ability is great for, though. Good damage, though. Bonk. Hey there, big boy. You want to do this? You ready? I don't know if he's ready. I don't think he is. I thought he was going to do a follow-up. And bonk. There are bloodstains here. This guy died to this guy. Like, you died. Shame on you. Be wary of monster? What monster? Oh, they must be talking about Godric. Soldier of Godric. Probably, like, the strongest boss that you'll fight this early. Backstab. Jesus, how are you even still alive? Thought for sure that would kill you. Alright. Well, that was obviously the strongest one down here. And yet, somebody died to the other one, but didn't die to this one. I find that strange. The other bloodstain that I touched. Like, who died to that guy, but didn't die to that guy? That guy had more health. I'm just gonna read all these. Because something I like to do. I don't really care about your messages. I'm just gonna like all of them because whoever put the message on the ground, they're gonna get like some help. Like healing potions or something. How did you die right here? Okay, so I was wrong. Somebody did die to this guy, and it was this idiot samurai who decided to run right past him. It's whatever. It's not even important. Come on, Soldier of Godric. Let's fucking do this. That first swing, baby. Oh, okay. You made a mistake. Can't believe I let him hit me. I didn't think he was going to do that charging attack. I think that charging attack is a stance attack that you get with certain swords. Oh god, what's it called? Square off, I think. It's actually a really good attack, too. It allows you to kind of chase your opponents. I love watching the bloodstains. Like, how did you guys even die? There's nothing here to kill you. What the fuck? Whatever. Alright. I feel like some people die intentionally so that their bloodstains will stay behind. Specifically so that, like, people will look at it and go, oh, that could kill me if I fall down that way. When it's like very obvious that it won't kill you. Just like to trick the new people. Touch Grace. I'm not going to sit at Grace until I get upstairs, because it doesn't really serve like a good purpose for me to sit there. Look at that face, though. That shit's damn near a beak. That face, though. It's a face only a mother could love. Oh, sorry. I was, I like to add, I like to add my, like, videos to playlists, so that I can find them easier. So I was creating a new playlist for this one. This one's gonna be, in its own playlist called Wretched Beginnings. Shameless plug.
Oh. Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring.
Really, I was just trying to read the message on the ground.
Unfortunately, without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation, you are fated, it seems, to die in...
No, not me. I love how he basically goes, hey bro, I realize you're new to the land between, and I just gotta tell you, you get no bitches. You get no bitches, and you're gonna die with no bitches.
Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me, Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The gold. You may also behold its golden rays.
Golden rays.
In a direction at times. That is the guidance of grace. A path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers.
Thank you.
It will lead you, even if it leads. Grace's guidance to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric.
So when people say this game doesn't have like a proper quest line or like shit like that, like all you're doing is you're telling me you never read the dialogue. You never actually spoke to these people because they give you, like he literally just told you, follow the guidance of grace. So if you look here, right, you see the trails of light leading you to the grace. As you roam through the lands, you'll see shit like that. Like, it baffles me.
It's time you set off, I should think. To Castle Stormvale.
To Castle Stormvale, on the cliff, where Grace would guide you.
If you seek the Elden Ring.
Maidenless as you are. You get no bitches! Oh god, I want to kill you, Vare, but he gives up a pretty good thing later on, so I'm gonna leave him alive. But yeah, that's pretty much my bitch right there. It's that people who complain about this game and they're like, oh, it's so hard. Bitches. I'm fucking naked and I just beat that first guy. Most people don't even fight the soldier of Godric. They're just like, oh my god, the game is so hard. Probably because you came out and you instantly decided to fight this guy. Like, yeah, if I decided to fight that guy right off a jump street, I'd probably fucking die right now. That's not to say it can't be done. Hey there, big guy. I'm actually not that interested in you. Just gonna keep running this way. Yeah, if I were to fight that guy right now, definitely would be problematic for me. I would probably lose that fight, if I'm being honest. Like, his poise is really high, so I can't do like what I did with the Soldier of Godric. Excuse me, the Soldier of God, Rick. I wouldn't be able to do that with this guy mostly because let's go. Let's just keep it like that. Because he's difficult to stagger, right? Like, he has a lot of health and whatnot. Just overall, that's a difficult fight, man. Okay, I don't really want to upgrade anything right now. I do, however, not that one. Blah, 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 blah. There was something that I just got, and I completely forgot what it was. What do I have? No, no. No. Was that it? Was that really it? There was nothing for me? Oh, hey, look, these are all the things. If anybody is ever struggling with any part of this game at all, like, all this stuff. All of this stuff right here. Like, stance breaking, armaments, you know, which is your Ash of War, your weapon arts, you know, whatever you want to call it. Actually, this is just switching hands between your armaments and shit. But still, look at this. It's even got the button inputs. Like, dodge roll, the back step, to guard. Like, all this. All this stuff exists in your inventory at all times. I don't ever want to hear anybody bitch about this game again. Look at that. Site of Grace. Follow the trail. Oh, I know what I was going to do. That trail of grace points this way. So we're going to go this way. Hopefully this will help somebody in their game, because they'll get like a replenish of their potion or something. So, first thing we actually need, though, is we need a horse. So I gotta speak to a man about a horse. Look here, my guy. Fuck it. That guy over there just made this difficult for you, right? I wasn't even planning on killing you guys. Is that another one over there? That's another one. There's supposed to be a guy right here next to these wagons, too. There he is. Come here, big boy. Gonna be honest with you. All this would have been a lot easier if your homeboy hadn't pressed the attack on me. Well, I kind of don't want to go backwards and kill this guy, but there's two more of them. Fuck it, we're gonna kill them. I don't even care anymore. These guys gotta die now. Whoop. Yeah. Also, this club doesn't seem like it's that impressive. But I'm going to be real with you. This thing is actually really good. You can get a second one of these, and then you can dual wield clubs, and then you can do jump right, you do the jump left bumper, which will let you swing both weapons at one time. And it's really powerful, in my opinion. Alright, let's go get our horse. I think I made the joke already about speaking to a man about a horse. So I'm going to go for the other joke. I'm going to speak to a lady about a Honda. Can I break that, please? I always miss those. You know what? Just because I'm feeling like it. Bonk. Wasn't even necessary. None of that was necessary. Actually, those hefty beast bones can come in handy. Thin beast bones can be used for like arrows and stuff, but the hefty beast bones, one of my favorite things to make is the meat that you can make. I forget what it's called. Oh, hey guys. I'm actually just here for that. I fucking thought that was a rune. It's a rune fragment. Screw this. Thankfully, I didn't get the attention of those assholes, so we're good. Alright, again, more messages. They're gonna sit here. Because this event, she's gonna give me a brand new car. For free, I think. No. Her only request is that I take her with me.
Greetings.
To the foot of the Erd tree.
Traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina.
I'm guessing she doesn't have her driver's license anymore.
I offer you an accord.
Like, I want your car. I do want your car.
Have you heard of the Finger Maidens?
I've not
These are
heard of
the
them.
Two fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maiden.
I wish people would stop telling me that. It just makes me want to stab them.
I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd tree.
It's hot. So basically, she's offering us a car, an Accord, which, like, Honda's, it's alright. It's fucking mid, but, like, I'll take it. The land's between, I could use a car right now. She's offering us a car, but in exchange for the car, we have to drive her to the foot of the Erd tree. I'm guessing that just means that she doesn't have her driver's license, so, like, yeah, sure, why not? I get a free car out of it, right?
Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
Bequeath to me. Bequeath! Yeah, that's the key ring with the key to the Accord on it.
To traverse great distances.
Thank you.
It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent.
Oh, is that what you named the Accord?
Torrent has chosen you.
I think you chose me.
Treat him with respect.
Him? Most of my cards are females. Alright.
When I turn you, let my hand share them with me.
Give me
Your thoughts,
dexterity? Just once.
your ambitions.
We'll wait. Alright, and change the time to morning. Right. Morning. Morning. Good morning. Vietnam? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. Oh, put the horse on the pouch and go do this shit. Ah! Ow, ow, ow! Guys, I'm really not here to fight y'all, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, we're gonna go over this way. Smithing stones. Those are useful. Alright. Little worm critters hanging around. There is. Ah, there it is. There's this thing over here, which normally, these little worm guys means that there is, whoop. The little worm guys typically mean that there's an Everjail nearby, but there are a couple of places where they exist outside of that. Be careful picking up runes, because like if the message pops up on the screen that you found runes or whatever, and that ram really wants it. I think there's only 3 in this area. Gonna be honest there, Mr. Ram. I didn't even want to kill you. You made me do it. Alright, so a couple more runes here. These are gonna help us level up to, I think it's like 18 dexterity that I need for the bleed mace. So we're gonna continue. Also, why not grab the rune fragments and the sanctuary stones? I don't even remember what the sanctuary stones are used for, but they're useful. I know that much. Go ahead and grab these. Okay, that looks like that's it. And then we're looking for a gaggle fuck of some giants. Roughly about 6 of them. And if you have the ability to kill, if you have the ability to kill a troll, hey there, big guy. Hey, come on over this way. Let me tell you about my best friend. Na 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 na. How'd you miss? How do you miss that, bro? Like, how do you? Ow! Ah! Did I get the other one's attention? I think I got the other one's attention. Alright, guys, look. I'm really only here for the smithing stones, so I'm just gonna grab that shit and be on my way. Run up here. Do 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 do. Okay. Ah! Whee! Okay. Oh shit! I forgot they can do that. Yep. And they're gonna keep fucking doing it. Yeah, asshole. I'm behind a rock now. What are you gonna do, bitch? Okay. We'll have to go back the other way, but I came this way. Are they still following? Jesus Christ, dude! Them trolls do not give up. They are really mad about those rune stones, let me tell you. Alright. Had a handful of smithing stones there, which are very useful. Bernal, also, over here at the War Master Shack.
Are you here in the lands between to take up the fight? Does your faith in the guidance of grace hold firm, despite the collapse of the gold?
Yeah, my faith holds firm.
Takes me
I would say just say that, because he'll teach you battle arts, weapon arts.
a few tricks in my time too. Now's the time to pass them on.
Ah, now is the time to pass them on to a proper tarnished like you.
There's a myriad of battle arts in these lands that I've yet to discover.
Is he Scottish?
Mementos of all the warriors who raised their arms in battle, lost and died. A fine tale, all told of true chivalric romance. That's how I fell in love with the sword and the arts of combat.
Romancing the sword arts.
Falling in battle to death itself.
Okay, so there's a couple of Ashes of War that he sells that are really good. Endure is pretty good. Oh yeah, Endure is pretty good. Warcry is pretty good. Quickstep is okay if you're using it for like particular scenarios. I feel like it can be really useful for getting like behind slow-moving targets. But if you're fighting against somebody who's already fast and they're already using Quickstep, you're both going to be trying to out-Quickstep each other. It's just not fun. Impaling thrust is okay. Spinning slash. Really, all of these are actually pretty damn good. This one right here, the Storm Blade, is probably one of my favorites. It gives you a ranged attack, so that you like send a whirlwind out in front of you. If you look at the image there, which is great about this is because like if you can get the different what do you call it? If you can get the different
Not floating your... Well, there's no...
Thank you, Bernal. I'll be back later, I promise, buddy. But if you can get like the whetstones that are specifically the ones that are for like cold or fire, magic's alright. I think magic and cold are the same one. But like if you can get you a couple of or even bleed, then using that ability you can cast bleed and like throw it at somebody from a distance, which makes that skill really useful. In my opinion, makes it really useful. I'm gonna sit down here because I need to use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Earth Tree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren, but now it is all that guides you. Or so I hear. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden. Upon the cliff in Castle Stormvale is a shard bearer, a demigod, who inherited a fragment of the shattered Elden Ring. If the rays of grace signal the castle, then the Elden Ring beckons you. As an ally by pact, I pray that you are fit to face the challenge presented by the ring. Upon the cliff in Castle Stormvale is a shard bearer, a demigod, who inherited a fragment of the shattered Elden Ring. If the rays of grace signal the castle, then the Elden Ring beckons you. As an ally by pact, I pray that you are fit to face the challenge presented by the ring. Upon the cliff in Castle Stormvale is a shard bearer, a demigod, who inherited a fragment of the shattered Elden Ring. If the rays of grace signal the castle, then the Elden Ring beckons you. As an ally by pact, I pray that you are fit to face the challenge presented by the ring.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure Milena repeated herself like twice because I went to the bathroom and then I was helping take trash out today's trash day.
Shall I turn? Let my hand share them with me.
So,
Your thoughts,
see if I can level up twice. I cannot.
the principles you would
Like, I normally level up in values of 2. So, if I can't level up twice, then I'm going to be honest, it's not really worth leveling up for me. Later on in the game, I will level up just so that I'm not carrying around runes. But like 1200 runes, I'm not even too worried about carrying that around.
When you think about
So, more lore stuff. Again, this is one of those things where if you just pay attention to what she says, I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but like, she's here.
enticed by the one in the well that I don't have.
And it's like, everybody's going to tell you to go there.
Why can you take this?
There we go, jellyfish ash. That's really the only thing I wanted from her.
I love them and fine again. It won't. Tell them I love them and fine again.
Okay, so she's repeating herself. That's what most NPCs will start doing once you've heard all of their dialogue. So the important thing here is we did not grab that at the Gatefront Ruins, and then there's more stuff over here to the side, but not really too important. So we got that and that. There's plenty of like the little ruins that I found right over there. If you can see it, right in between where my horns are, just beyond those 2 trees before the cliff ledge. There's a little like ruins area, and so if you noticed, what I did was I ran around the little graveyard ruin, and I was able to get some more runes there. There's a couple of places where you can do that to get more runes. I'm actually going to head to one more of those places, and then we're going to go back to the church where Kale is. Oi! You there? Kale? It's actually one of my favorites right here. Think. What'd you do that for?
What'd you go and do that for?
Don't worry about it.
Some clue. You were just thank you. I was put and I ended up. Oh, when they. And so this is all I.
Exhaust his dialogue, gives you some mushrooms.
Then. Right.
And he tells you. So something about he's got to gather himself, and then he's gonna go to the root of the cave on the shore, which you just got that. So somewhere around this area is a cave that's gonna lead you over here. If you want access to the Dragon Cult incantations, or at least a few early ones. Also, this right here, somewhere, I think it's like somewhere over here actually. Somewhere right here, there is like a little group of these little demi-goblins who will attack you. But right next to those guys is a cave. That is the cave where Bach will be after you've done this part. After you've done this part, he'll be looking for an item that was in that cave, and it belongs to him, so he's gonna get it back. Anyways, I'm not too worried about the Ash War right now. I do want the runes, though. Sorry, guys. I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. There we go. A couple of runes. There's a gold pickle foulfoot right up there on that hill that I'm gonna grab as well. There's a somber. So if you find yourself a somber weapon and you want to upgrade early, that's an option. Sorcery stuff. There's a cave right underneath there with Sorceress Selin. So like there's some flowers and stuff right over here to the left that's going to try and kill you. And then just slightly to the right, there's a cave entrance. If you're wanting to learn sorceries, right through here, and then through here. Yeah, Sorceress Selin. You will have to kill something, I think, to get to her. Maybe it's a jar head, the pumpkin head, mad pumpkin head. Anyways, gold pickle foulfoot there. There's also another grave site right over here. And these Erdleaf flowers I'm picking up because I'm probably going to play with this character in multiplayer eventually. I also have a habit of just grabbing like whatever's nearby, so that is a healing. That's a healing scarab. I don't need it. I don't really care about it. So there's some wolves in this area, so we're just going to grab what we can and move on. These are a good handful of levels early on, so if you... And I can open the map and show here in just a moment. Hello there. No. He's looking right at me. Okay. I think that's all the ones I can get right here. I don't see any more. You'll see the little beams of light, but I don't see any. You actually can't see that one. But if we go over here to the last one that I was at... actually, you can't see this one either. But there's like a little gaggle of like grave sites right here. And normally you can see them clustered up on the map. And then, you know, those are good places to go to grab like a handful of runes. But I can't see any, so I will have to show you whenever I find the next one. Which actually we're heading for the next map piece right now. It's going to give us more visibility of the area, and we kind of need that just to kind of finish finding some of these other things. Your horse is going to be your best friend early game if you don't want to do a lot of combat, which I'm going to go ahead and warn you now. Right this minute, there's probably not going to be a whole lot of combat, at least until I can defeat the Great Dragon Grail. Well, hey there. Who are you? Probably a non-talky person. Oh, sapling, sweet sapling of glorious gold, has your crystal teardrop ripened? Alright. Well, he's delusional. Whatever he's sipping on, I would like to have a taste. Being sober sucks. I'm just kidding. Being sober is an admirable thing. I just don't want to be it. So we're going to keep heading down this way, kind of following the road here. If I jump up, see he's riding on the road. Boom. Anyways, we're going to keep going. No need for us to actually follow the road itself, but kind of stay close to the road. Hey, look, there's somebody on a horse. Whee! Anyways. Or leaf flowers. And a side of grace. Okay. Another one. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and like a couple of messages real quick, because you can only, it only keeps a history of like a handful of these. Again, I'm just rating everybody good, because rating it, I don't know if you give it a negative rating, I don't know if it's still gonna give somebody a buff, but if their message is praised,
Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height.
so trash.
To the true order and celebrated repudiator of the pulse.
Grant me succor! No, not really. I'm good. Stay there, brosif. Are those guys still following me? No, not really. I wonder if I can convince that troll to go fight those ugly fucks. Hey, you know what? That's something for future me to worry about. My interest is going to be in the... my interest is purely for the map piece. So, touch grace, right? Now, I am going to have to fast travel back here in just a moment, because there's another thing that I really want. This is going to get us a little bit closer to the Great Dragon Grail. Right behind here. Go back here. Through the woods. Necessary item required ahead, so speak, offer death. Okay. No worries about all that stuff. We're just going to go through here, touch the grace, and then leave. I think that touching this grace is going to further the game stage, but not that big a deal. So we're going to mark this one. We're going to take off that mark. I'm not ready to mark anything in Caelid yet, but like just going from memory down this way is the ball that you can run away from and get like 2,000 XP per each ball, whatever, to farm. It's easier just to go get the item I'm fixing to go get and kill the Great Dragon Grail, which is like somewhere in this area. I'm not 100% sure. We're not worried about that right this moment. We will be coming back to this area later. For now, we're just going to worry about... for now, we're just going to worry about the Site of Grace. Right? Touch that. And then we're going to fast travel the fuck out of here. Alright, we're going to go back to the third church. Loading screen. Okay. So we've gotten a few things. I'll worry about my physics later. Because the 2 physics you just got, they're okay. They're not like crazy good or anything. I don't know though. I wouldn't downplay any particular item that you get. Definitely check out every item you get. See if it's interesting or if you think you could find some use for it. I really only worry about items that are beneficial to me, like, directly or whatever. For a second there, I was like, did he look right at me? Okay. So I can grab this. That's Limgrave West. Grab this. That's a cookbook. We love those. Okay. That's pretty much the important thing there. Minor Erdtree here. There's a spiked crystal and a green spill. Those are both... the green spill is actually really good. the correct crystal tier. I think what that's going to do is it's going to allow me to break poise on people more often, which for me is more useful because of this club is like it's like a mace class or whatever. It's actually a hammer class. So the Seofra River well. I'm gonna go down and touch the waypoint underneath the ground, but I'm not really gonna do much else there. I want to pass by Mistwood Ruins because during certain times of the day or whatever, we can hear howling. It's late day, so maybe it'll be nighttime by the time we get back up to the surface. And then we'll be able to hear the howling. And then we can fast travel back to Church of LA, and speak with Kale. Longest elevator ride ever. By the way, this area is fucking gorgeous. I absolutely love this area. Alright. So, just gonna touch. I don't plan on resting at the site of grace. I do want to read this message. Suffering ahead. I mean, they're not wrong. Alright, and from here we can fast travel back out. Yikes. We actually can't fast travel back out because I want to pass by Blythe and get his quest activated. Because might actually end up using his Bloodhound step, or using his help to get the Bloodhound step, or the Bloodhound blade or something like that. It's the one you get from the Everjail where you fight with Blythe. This area is just gorgeous. Like, my god. I love it. It's so beautiful. One of my favorite areas in the game. And that goes for the city of Nukron as well. Like, basically the entire underground area. And you can't jump off early. I wish you could, like, jump off early and get access to that area, but you totally can't. You'll die. Promise you'll die. Look at that. That's a face only a mother could love. Yeesh. Look at that face. Ugh. Mixture between a man and a woman. Alright, so we're back up top here. It is evening. So we should be able to hop our horse and head over here to these ruins, where we should be able to hear Blythe howling. Blythe howling? Blythe's got to be one of my favorite characters, so... Ash of War? It is. I don't even know what Ash of War that is, but I kind of want it. Yeah, I'll be back. Alright, Blythe up there. You can see it. I know I saw and heard him. There's the site of grace down this way that we're going to grab. I believe it's at Fort Height West or something. Open for business. That's a merchant back over this way. Merchants are always useful. Cookbooks, shit like that. There's a seed up there as well. But I want to touch this side of grace first, because there's like a bunch of shit happening up there. It's kind of a war zone up at the top of this hill. A lot of shit's gonna shoot at you. It's gonna try and kill you. So, look at this. This is what I want. just go ahead and drop down here. See how the music kind of calms down. That means I should be able to fast travel now. We're gonna head back to the Church of Ella. Ella. Under my Church of Ella. Ella. Hey, Ronnie. How you doing? Oh, I think she calls herself Rena, the witch.
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Rena.
No, you're not.
I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed.
You did?
And upon looking into the matter,
It's
the
me.
thought I surmise is
Yep.
of thee.
It
Thou art
is.
Possessed of the power, no?
Possessed of the power indeed.
Spectral steed named Torrent.
It is. It's me. I can call the Spectral Steed. And Torrent is an accord,
As I had
okay?
hoped, I was entrusted this for thee by Torrent's former master.
Alright. Spectral Calling Bell.
'Tis a bell for
Some
calling
wolves.
forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree. The spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest. Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers?
So, basically we've got a couple of different things happening here. Right? So, like, Vare is basically telling us, oh, you're maidenless. The two fingers will never let you hold the crown, but there is a way that you can do it. Go up there to go and kill the shard bearer, do that, and then come and speak with me again. And maybe, just maybe, there'll be some hope for you yet. So that's him offering you an alternative, right? And then also, if you look at what Ronnie just said, right? Ronnie, the witch, which claims to be Rena, she also is like, yeah, but just let me know whenever you get tired of being obedient to the two fingers. So, like, she brings up another thing there where it's like, yeah, but when you get tired of being the two fingers little pet, yeah, come talk to me. So that's Vare offering an alternate quest, which that'll be into greater detail later. And then it's Rena offering an alternate quest, which, okay, that's an alternate ending right there. And then you have Melina, which she gave us the Spectral Seed, and what does she want? She wants us to take her to the foot of the Erdtree, because she can't travel there herself. She's a spirit. So we have to bring her there. And she's also going to have us do something for the main quest. So those are actually 3 different outcomes to the main quest. And I'm thinking to myself right now, Vare, I don't think actually gives you an alternate quest. Like, it's a side quest. I don't think it's an alternate ending, though. I mean, technically, I guess. Maybe the Frenzied Flame ending? I don't know. I don't know if Vare leads to a main quest ending. I think if you follow Vare through all of his shit, that he will eventually lead you to an alternate ending, which should be the Frenzied Flame ending. I believe. Not 100%. But anyways, that's this early in the game, we're already introduced to 3 different, like, main quests. Let's see, hang on, I'm gonna go ahead and like some more messages. Okay. And like some more messages. And then we're going to look at our map real quick, because there was a couple of places earlier I was talking about where there's like some runes, right? There's like some places where, okay, so they kind of look like this, where you get these little square catacomb looking things, right? This is where I picked up some earlier, and this is just south of the Waypoint Ruins. The Waypoint Ruins is where I was saying you can buy like spells and stuff from Sorceress Selin. So Selin will sell you some spells. Selin sells spells at Waypoint Ruins. But just south of there is this graveyard, which you can pick up like a handful of runes from. Very useful, in my opinion. Very useful. There was the other spot where you could pick up some runes, like right over here. That place isn't marked. But if you go over this way, right, there's this area here. There are some runes here. There's this area here. There are some runes here. I think altogether there's like 5 areas. And you can look this area here. There's some runes. So we're going to check some of those out. So let's go there. And then here. And then here. There's an artist shack here, so if you're interested in the artist shack, there's also something there. We've already been to this spot, but this is one. I'm trying to think if there's any others that just jump out at me, and there's not. There's not any other ones that just kind of jump out at me right now. Those are the 3 we're going to go hit up, though. Those are good for runes. And I've already gotten this one, but that one's there too. Now, I do think that there's 1 or 2 down here in southern Limgrave, which I believe is basically just the Weeping Peninsula. But, like, okay, see how this has the title of Limgrave? I don't think there's a banner down there marking it as the Weeping Peninsula. I could be wrong. Maybe there is. I've never paid that much attention. That area is basically just like an extra, hey, do you need some XP and shit? Go here. This tunnel here is going to be some smithing stones, and I believe a bell bearing 1. So that's going to give you access to level 1 and level 2 smithing stones, which should give you access to 3, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that'll give you access to like level 6 weapons. Not 100% sure on that, but I'm probably going to end up running that dungeon as well. So let's go ahead. We're going to grab these ruins. The rune stones, right? But there's a couple of more things that I want to do. One is I want to save Alexander here, and then I want to talk to D. Is somewhere around here, I think, somewhere just before the village. He's somewhere around here. And then I think there's a rune stone or a smithing stone somewhere on this bridge. What else? What else? There's a gold pickle foulfoot back here. But we can grab the gold pickle foulfoot later. I've already got 1 for the dragon, and that's all you need for the dragon. Unless you have a friend who creates a game, like a brand new game, and then you join his world, and then go and kill the dragon in his world, or her world, you know, whatever. Ooh woo, hello there, how are you? So this was the furthest one I have north. We're going to hit that waypoint here, and we're just going to start running toward Alexander. Oh, is it nighttime? It is nighttime, but that guy is not there, so we're good. Just gonna run through here. Oh shit, I'm stuck on a tree. Hello, motherfuckers. There's an item there. I don't think it's anything I really care about right now, though. There's a cave up this way that's going to get you, I think it's the Uchi Katana.
Hello?
Oh, we're going for Alexander.
Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck.
Help me. I'm stuck.
Hello?
Hello?
Anyone?
I was going to say you can't see me, but he doesn't even have eyes, so.
Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you.
The irony in that.
I am Alexander. Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out?
Can you help me out, please? Yeah, we're gonna help him.
1,000 thanks.
1,000 thanks.
Give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big. And I'll pop clean out, I'm sure. Don't dally. There's no need to fret. I'm very well trained.
Phrasing?
For all I say.
Phrasing, right? Because he said just give me a good wallop from behind with something big.
Come on. Give me a good smack from behind with something nice and big. I'll pop clean out. I'm sure of it. Come on. Give me a
Come
good
on.
smack
Like the phrasing here.
something nice and big. I'll pop clean out.
Come on. Fucking come on.
Come on. I'll pop clean out.
I'm actually trying to read the message. Sinner. Yeah. Oh, Alexander. I'm debating if I want to try to kill him right here. Because I can get the smaller version of the Jar Shard from him now, and it will help me throughout the whole game, which I know a lot of people will do that. I don't have the Sight of Grace, though.
Oh, that.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to talk to him, and then I'm going to touch the Sight of Grace just down the hill, and then I'm going to come back up here, and if he's still here, I'm going to kill him. Or at least I'm going to try.
That's what counts. I thank you. And as a token of my appreciation, I'd like you to have this. Once again, pleasure is mine. I journey beyond these lands, and upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle. I'd heard whispers of such festivity. Doesn't the notion... I'm heading to Redmane Castle. I've heard.
Okay, so he's headed towards the festival. So what we're going to do now is I kind of want his talisman. And I've never killed Alexander this early before. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to touch Grace. He shouldn't disappear unless I, like, sit at the Sight of Grace. I think if I sit at the Sight of Grace, he'll continue on to his next point of interest, which for him would be... yeah, he's still here. So we're going to kill Alexander. For him, it would be a cave in Caelid, but... I'm sorry about this, Alex. I really am.
Wait. I see it now. Humans all lose their wits eventually. Then there's nothing left to say except I am Iron Fist.
I'm sorry, Alex. I really am.
Resistance just a crop.
I'm sorry, Alex. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, buddy. Alright. So. Boost attack power of all skills. Yeah, that's going to help with Ashes of War. So, beneficial. I'm just sad that I had to kill Alexander. That is the first time I've killed Alexander this early. Alright. I'm a little bit sad right now. Never done that. Alright. We're gonna go through here. I'm not even gonna bother killing this guy. But there is an item. Kinda surprised he doesn't do damage to himself when he does that. Like, that'd be funny as hell if he could kill himself. Alright. Merchant here. So the song that he's playing, every time I hear it, somebody come get her. Somebody come get her. I don't know, like just to me in my head, it's somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. And I know that's not the intended purpose, like obviously, is Elden Ring. I'm pretty sure the song is like a modified version of like the intro or a song that's somewhere in the game. Like, I'm actually curious now what those guys are playing, but it straight up sounds like that. Somebody come get her, she's dancing like a stripper. Somebody come down. Wait a minute. I thought for sure he would be here. I mean, I thought for sure old dude was here. There must be something else you gotta do before he shows up here. I think that's D. I believe that's D. Well, now I am highly interested in where D is. Maybe... I'm gonna look it up. Elden Ring. Where is D? Can be found in Stormhill, northwest of Limgrave, where the player first enters the lands between. He waits just outside Summonwater Village. Okay. Oh, I think if you go to Caelid before speaking to him, he moves to his next game stage. And I think that's mostly because, like, I touched the Site of Grace in Caelid, which means that it's gonna jump it. Now, I thought that rule was only for, like, if you sit at a Site of Grace. I didn't know if you touched it, it would progress the game state. I'm a little bit sad, because I could have spoke with D there. Also, the stamina talisman over here, but it's not really super important. Now, what is important is this right here, and then, so that's like the main reason we came up here. Alexander and D were just side effects, and I've already been to Caelid, so I kind of ruined that. I should not have went to Caelid so early. So take note, you go to Caelid, you lose access to D this early. You'll still see D at the Round Table Hold, though. But that's like, now that I have been there, I should have access to the Round Table Hold. Where is that other freaking checkpoint? Is it directly down? So I think, maybe. Oh, goodness. That looked painful. That's death. Oh, how did I live? I fucking lived. Okay. A little shimmy and a shake, and why can I summon here? Automatically, whenever I see a summons on the ground, and I'm like, oh, I can summon in this area. That's a red flag for me. Like, what am I summoning? What am I summoning for? Seriously. I don't see anything here, but like... Hey, look. This guy has an item. If I could just jump. I'm gonna get a better angle on that. So I think that the summoning thing is because I'm within range of the Summonwater Village. I was able to grab it from this angle. You've got to be kidding me. There we go. Fever. First off, thief. Thief what? Oh, they're probably calling me a thief because I'm stealing all these runes. They're dead. They're not gonna use them. Okay. So because like you can't really make this jump or whatever, I'm just gonna go back up to this waypoint. I think this is the easiest way to do this. There's also the stamina talisman up here if you have a stone sword key. Is it morning? It is morning. We're gonna head over this way. Yeah, see how close I am. Oh, see how close I am to Summon Water Village right here. I think I can get down like right over there. I'm close enough to Summon Water Village that it's gonna allow me to summon, yeah, I can do bell summons. Lone Wolf Hatch or something. Look here, Mr. Mosquito. I have no interest in fighting you. Like, go the fuck away. You're the most hostile thing near me right now, and I don't plan on fighting you. Okay, turtles. You can kill turtles, and you can get like the turtleneck meat, which you can craft like what do you call it? You can craft a couple of different things, but one of the things I like to craft with them is it's a stamina recipe. So it'll give you boosted stamina or boosted stamina recovery for like a period of time or whatever. I think it's probably one of the most useful consumables in the game. I don't have access to a second talisman slot, but for right now, until I get like a good ash of ore that I'm ready to use, which that's what this is for. This is a lesser version. So normally I don't get this, but to each their own. This is the first time I've ever gotten that one, and that's because this build, I'm trying to see like what I can do with this weekend. So we'll see how this all goes. Heading down this way to this spot where I can kind of shimmy. Yeah, there we go. A little shimmy, a little shake. Might be like some wolves or something here. Don't see anything. Oh, relatively safe, it looks like. Yeah, perfectly safe. I see nothing here. Literally nothing here. Just grab that. Grab that. Doesn't look like there's a lot of them here, but it doesn't really matter. Because, like, after a couple handfuls of these, especially with the Wretch, it costs less runes to level up. Just pick up the item, goddammit. It costs less runes to level up. So I can dump all of it into dexterity and get it kind of like a better growth rate because I'm using the Wretch class. Oh, there's another one. Thought for sure I'd gotten all of them, but it's okay. Okay, so I think that's it, maybe. Yeah, I don't see any other ones. We're just going to go ahead and walk through the checkpoint so that it disappears. And then we've got this one over here is the last one I can think of in this area. Now, again, you can look very closely at the map. After you've grabbed the map pieces, you can see that they actually have what looks like a couple of sarcophagus on the map itself, right? And this is the next one I'm going to. So these are actual locations that you can see. Go get the map pieces, look at the map, you'll see these things on the map. Grab the freaking horse. There we go. Hey, look, guys, it's a dog. How much you guys want to bet there's a message over here somewhere that says there's a dog? I'm actually really surprised there's not one message on the ground that says, behold dog, or some shit like that. Is there anything interesting on the beach? I mean, there's some free runes. Run over that with the horse and pick those up. I think there's an item over here in the corner, but I know for a fact that he is like, yeah, I can see it. There's like 1 or 2 items right there. But this guy's going to be very angry with you if you get close. There's runes, which is fine. Now, if you pay attention, he won't come after you that hard. See how he's like slowly inching towards me? But if you stay near him too long, then he'll get angry about it. Okay, I wanted to just run through here and grab this shit, but like I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I'm gonna have to kill the wolves first. I'll grab some stuff as I go. Because these guys are kind of fucking... They're kind of fucked up. Oh, my stamina bar. I mean, my health bar too, but... Jesus, my stamina. Okay. Like a handful of wolves. A lot of them don't seem to really want anything to do with me. Come here, big boy. Surprise, motherfucker! Surprise, motherfucker! Ow. Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. Alright. There's a couple more wolves here, but like... For the most part, they're territorial. They're not aggressive. Notice how they're just like walking back and forth in their areas. None of them seem to be pressing any attack on me at all. They are kind of guarding some shit, and you can see that spirit running around on a horse over there. He's definitely here for the runes. Oh look, thin beast bones. You ain't gonna do shit, bitch. You ain't gonna do shit. That one that just barked at me sounds annoyed, though. Nothing? Okay. Yeah, go figure. Bunch of pussies. Or you just jump down? So threatening. Look at, there's a bunch of wolves in this area, too. Like, if you wanted to just fuck up some wolves, this is the area to do it. Like, all of these guys are really aggressive towards me, but also unwilling to do shit. Like, look at these freaking cowards. They're just hopping back and forth on their freaking shitty little cliff ledge up there. Just like, oh. This area would be scary as shit, though, if they actually pressed the attack. Like, this spot would be terrifying if, like, the one big white one and then, like, all the other ones were just like, I'm gonna fuck you guys up. As it is right now, you guys are worthless. Can't even open my map because you guys are too close to me. Alright. Well. Hey guys. More wolves. And... I think... It's like... This looks like some gold-tinged excrement. It is. And... Is that a hog? Thought that was a wolf at first. Alright, and this spirit spring, which I'm not even 100% sure where it's going to take me to. Oh, hey! I remember this spot. This is actually where I got this one. Which means that if you wanted to, you can come from here and use a horse to jump down. Because spirit springs work both ways. They take that spirit spring and you jump down like that. I did forget earlier... when I was over here with Rena, the witch, I forgot to talk with Kale. He sells a crafting kit, which if you're going to use consumables, it's useful. It's actually necessary. So we're going to go about the howling.
I suppose he must still... Next time you hear, don't fret. I just haven't...
Alright, there's the finger snap emote. He's going to...
You know, if you can spare the runes, you should buy yourself a crafting kit. A crafting kit allows you to make basic items on your own. Essential, really, if you intend to survive out here for any duration. The kit costs a bundle, and I admit I do take my cut. But the important thing is that you survive. Every customer counts, after all.
So it's important that you think about what that is, right? This is early in the game, and if I would have wanted to talk to him at the very beginning, before getting my Horus, I could have done it before I even touched the first side of grace. I could have came and talked to Kale, and you can ask him about this recommendation.
You should buy yourself a crafting kit, essential. The kit costs about the import.
Like, if you ask him about a recommendation, he will tell you to buy the crafting kit. So, like, there's no excuse for people bitching about this game is too hard. This is probably, like, the easiest of the Souls games.
The land has been tainted
with the exception of the boss fights. The boss fights can be kind of annoying.
It's only tarnished like yourself. Let's say you're a very...
It's funny to me because, like, there are so many people online that cried about this game. Oh, it's too hard. Nobody wants to play this, like, nobody wants to play the game like this. It's terrible. Blah 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 blah. You're bad at the game. That's what it is. You're bad at the game. I would say these crafting books are absolutely amazing. Highly recommend any of them. Right? I normally buy every crafting, every book. I normally buy every single one that I can. Not necessary. Now, you can buy certain ones. I think if you look at the display, see there? And you can actually see on the display there, you can actually see that what it gives you. So, like, the holy water pots, invigorating cured meat, bone arrows. So, like, whatever you want, press the X button. Well, for me, I'm on an Xbox, right? For PlayStation, it's probably the square button or whatever. You know, I was going to get the crafting kit. I don't even think I need it right now. I am going to go ahead and buy it. It's not even really that expensive, but I don't think I really need it. The main reason that I want to be here is because you can open your rune packs, but you can also sell them, and you'll get the same amount of money either way. I'm going to go ahead and sell a handful of these. Okay, so there you go. You can easily walk away from that with a couple thousand.
Glad you took my warning to heart. You've made an excellent choice.
Okay. I love the dialogue options there. So we're gonna do the... We're gonna swap this out for the finger snap. And this also, doing the finger snap thing for this particular event, right? So you finger snap and it triggers Blythe and he, you know, jumps down and you get to talk to him. One thing that this kind of enforces or reinforces, maybe if you played the previous Soul games, one of the things that this enforces is that by using an emote under certain situations, you can unlock a new event, right? So this game is, and a lot of video games do this type of stuff, it is showing you the things that you need to do throughout the game. So like there's different puzzles and stuff.
Forgive me. I've been...
And this is the event that you get after going to Caelid.
determine if the Elden Ring would
Now I should have access to the round table.
the metal to endure this long and arduous path. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the round gathering place.
So she offers you that. I'm not taking that right now. So increase the amount replenish. I haven't really used a whole lot of Ash of War type stuff, but there is some Ashes of War that I really like. There's a couple of locations where you can find some beetles that will give Ashes of War. I passed by one earlier. But now we're going to focus on leveling up.
To strength. Let my
So, and I don't mean just by spending the runes that I just got from all of those grave sites, right? I went around and grabbed all those runes, right? Look at, we need 673 runes to level up one time.
the principles you
Right.
would follow.
We need 600. Just from the runes that I've gotten just running around, just from those runes, I'm getting 19 levels. We're going to go to 18 because that's what I need for a dexterity weapon that I'm going to be using. And then, like, I'm probably going to just dump the rest into vigor. 20 vigor this early with 18 dexterity, not bad, right? I'm not even sure how I'm going to build this character yet, but we'll figure it out. That's 20,000 runes spent, and I'm sure if I went and killed something, I could probably get a little bit more out of it. But with my last little bit of money, there's actually... Where are we? That way. My last little bit of money, there is another merchant I want to speak to, because I like to dual wield. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab the items for killing the dragon. So, head right over this way. There's a couple of ways to get down this cliff ledge. You could just run down the hill that way. There's like a whole pathway that you can follow. You see here the cliff ledge where it turns green. So like if you go this way and then you go this way and then you come back this way like that. I'm not doing that because it should be right around here somewhere actually. There is a thing that you can drop down on. Oh, I'm glad I didn't take any damage. For a second there I thought I was going to take damage. Okay, so like right here, and you pick a low spot because you want the least amount of fall as possible. And then the merchant that I want is directly underneath this thing. So that's kind of the reason I wanted to drop down here. These smoldering butterflies, by the way, can be used for fire pots. Fire pots are just really good in this game. A lot of stuff is weak to fire, and if it's not weak to fire, the damage tick over time is just useful. So, we are going to purchase his... I like the broadsword too, so don't count that out. That's a really good weapon. but I'm going to buy the club, simply for the stun ability. And then I'm going to grab all of his smithing stones. And what does this give me? Firebone, neutralizing boluses. Nah.
All done? Well,
Yep. All done. Okay, so now we're just gonna go over this way. Because there's a second gold pickle Foulfoot there. Alright. Now for this one, this is a little tricky because this air spring right here is kind of far away from the cliff ledge. But the way that you handle this is you go for this one outside. And then you aim for this one. And then you hit this one. Right? Now the alternative is right here at the Stranded Graveyard, there's the very first spot. I don't even think I touched the site of Grace right next to Vare. This one right here next to Vare. From that side of Grace, you can just come back this way. Drop right here, aim between these two corners, and I would say land on the one that's over there by my horse's head. But you could also go for this one over here on the pillar. Either one of those is fine, just aim for them so that you don't die, you'll be fine. I was a little bit worried there I might walk off the ledge. You notice how, like, if I get close to it, see how I got that little gust right there? So, kind of like, if you hit that little gust, that means you're probably safe. Which means that, technically speaking, the range of motion right there is pretty big.
It's time you saw castles if you...
Okay, so he just gives you more stuff about that. Now, me personally, I like to dual wield. The Ash of War that you get to start out with, it doesn't really... I don't think it does. I don't think it scales really well with the boost of the attack power of skills with Ash of War. But there are Ashes of War that do benefit from that shard, and I will be using one of those pretty early, but just not right now. It's late day, it's going to be nighttime soon. We got the Gold Pickle Foulfoot, we got a second club. We're going to go back here, we're going to grab the Wet Blade that's underneath. So, really, just gonna go straight to the middle of camp. Hey, more runes. And while you guys deal with my wolves, I am heading down. Hey there, boys. You're so mean, aren't you? Okay. So now, just down here, Storm Stomp is a good one. And then the Whetstone Knife is going to allow me to put the Ash of War on the weapon. Those are vital. Very vital. I think I remember getting up to, like, the Altus Plateau on my first playthrough before I even realized that those things were useful. So going from there, what else can I do? Probably upgrade my weapon. And then there's a couple of bosses around the area that we can do for, like, runes and stuff, but realistically, the most important stuff is going to be, like, get the mace that I want to use. There's also a sword right there, the Lord Sworn Great Sword. That's a tongue twister. And for this, we're not gonna grab that one, but I do have a different one that I really want. We're gonna drop these here. Go ahead and toot your horn. Womp womp. Now, with any luck, that will get this guy's attention. And see there? I can come over here and I can grab this because they're gonna fight my wolves. And the flail. That's what I'm here for, is the flail. So now we're just gonna head over this way. Yeah, those wolves are basically just a distraction. Alright. Haven't touched this grace yet, but we'll do it now. We're gonna rest at the site of grace. I do like the barbaric roar. I want to see Wondrous Physic. Enhances charge attacks. And boost stamina. Oh yeah, Ashes of War. That's what I was gonna do. Ashes of War. Which one's in my right hand? I don't know. I don't know which one's in my right hand. Fuck it, it doesn't matter. Storm Stomp. I guess. Storm Stomp's not a bad Ash of War. Don't get me wrong. It's actually pretty fun. I like it. I just don't plan on using it. Sorry, I was gonna wait until, see, it's late day. I like it to be morning. Mostly because if fucking the Knight Rider shows up, Hog Rider! I wonder if Bach is still over here. Bach should have went to that cave already, I think. Yeah, he's gone. Okay. Now there's an Ash of War right over there. And God damn it. You're really gonna make me waste my fucking stamina chasing your bitch ass. That one's not even the one that I want. Determination, it's also a decent one, but it's not the one I want. Oh, God. Yo! Haha! Didn't realize I was rolling into that guy. God damn it. Look, you asshole. Ugh. I hate anything that swings that fucking fast. What are you even doing out here, bro? I wasn't going to kill you. Well, now I have to. Now I have to. Come on. Put the fire down. There you go, buddy. Should have never raised your torch to me. Should have never came here. Alright. So now... God damn it. Come on, bro. You're pissing me off. gonna do that if I try to jump attack him while he's coming at me. See, I can't fucking trade with him. Fucking standing behind him. God damn it. God damn you, fucking asshole. Oh, I hate this fucking horse. Oh, he's got me. Oh! Okay. Look, buddy. If I had shit to throw at you right now, I fucking would. I need you to know that. Yeah, see, fuck this shit. I'm out. Wasting my goddamn time. I'm not fighting a guy on a fucking horse. Bullshit. Should have bought the bow. I like the clubs, but I can't roll catch, or I can't fucking catch those guys with a damn club. Like, I need something with an Ash of War on it, or something. A bow, a damn pot that I can throw at them, you know, whatever. Okay, so I can use this weapon now to cause build-up of bleed. And then equip, the gold pickle foulfoot. No, foulfoot here. I wonder if I open these, can I level up? Maybe not. Maybe. 1100, 1200. Maybe I can get one level out of it. No, 2600. Well, none of that really matters, because we're fixing to go get, like, a handful of runes. So the important part being that this map piece that was over here unlocked, like, all of this area as well. Not important, I guess, but just, like, interesting, I suppose. We're just gonna spawn back in here. I don't normally attack this guy because, like, he literally won't aggro you until the first time you attack him. I do think you can also progress the game state far enough that he'll attack you, but I think for the most part, it's just reliant on whether or not you attack him first. So yeah, there's no reason for me to fight him right now. We're gonna go... I don't think there's anything super interesting over there for me right now. I'm gonna wait on you to turn around, I guess. Oh, bad timing. Fuck it. I'm gonna run it. So one thing you can do here, and I'm actually gonna do it. Because I got his attention. I'm gonna go right between his feet. Oh shit. No, no, no. And summon an Ash. And then back out a little bit. He's gonna shoot at it, but that dragon's gonna kill him so quick it's not even funny. Like, it's nothing. I'm not worried about that dragon. Jellyfish should be gone now. Yeah, it is. Just gonna go around this tree right here. Right. Go right behind the minor Erd tree. And you'll see this. We're going to hit that up. There's a dragon just right over there. There you go. You can see it through the trees. But we're going to get this site of grace first. Site of grace first. And there's also like a lift medallion here and whatnot. But that's not important. The thing that's important, right? I'm only resting at this site of grace for one reason. Add a charge and allocate, because I literally never need healing potions during this encounter. If I die, I fucking die here. I'll not even losing a whole lot. It's whatever. I literally don't care. I would say two-hand the weapon. I'm not even sure if two-handed versus one-handed is going to increase the damage. Right-hand armament is at 130 damage, and then two-handing it 134. So it does increase the damage, not by a lot. I've never even used the spirit jellyfish, but fuck it, why not? We'll see if he does anything. And then we're going to swing it at his feet. The goal of this is because this spinning blade procs bleed. And you can even use it whenever you're out of mana. But you're less likely to proc bleed. I don't even know what he's shooting at. Like, we're gonna do another mana, and then I'm gonna hit this, and then I'm gonna continue to spin. You can see his health bar up there in the top left corner. There's another bleed. There's like other dragons and shit in the area. I don't think that jellyfish is actually doing anything. Maybe the wolves would be better. I'm not even sure the wolves would do anything. Yeah, watch, the jellyfish is gonna squirt. Yeah, jellyfish is not doing anything. Like, literally nothing. But hey, the sound is comforting. I like the sound of a squirt behind me every once in a while. There's another bleed proc. Doing 13,000 damage with that, so pretty damn good. Look at that. Yeah. 105. We're really more interested in the bleed aspect. Like, see, I had no magic. I'm still spinning the chain, and I still got a bleed proc. But I feel like it hits more often with the mana pot. Don't know if it does or it doesn't. Doesn't really matter a whole lot to me. There's another bleed proc. Now when it gets low, you're going to want to use the gold pickle foulfoot. Whacking away here. It should proc bleed here in just a second. There it goes. Use another mana pot. The next bleed proc should kill it. Now you could probably eat the gold pickle foulfoot here because he's already at low health, and you're pretty much guaranteed to kill him on the next bleed proc. However, he kind of like hesitates a little bit before he dies, so there is time to hit your gold pickle foulfoot. You just have to be kind of quick about it. I thought about hitting mine a second ago. There we go. As long as you hit that before he dies. Now, if you wanted to cheese this a little bit, you could like hop on your horse right there at the end, and like if you wanted to cheese it a little bit, you could hop on your horse right there at the end and run to the side of grace. Because running to the side of grace, you're like it messes up the animation, right? So it takes a moment before the dragon actually dies, and if you're on your horse and you make it to the side of grace fast enough, you can reset the dragon while he's dying. So the Grail will give you his runes. You won't get the runes for the lesser dragons, so it'll probably, excuse me, it'll probably be something like 50,000 or something for the dragon. But you can use those runes for, you know, whatever, right? You can use those runes to level up, and you can still rest at the site of grace before the dragon dies. You'll get the runes, and you'll be able to, you know, level up. We're gonna go ahead to the round table, because there's some stuff I can do at the round table, like.
Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
And you can, you know, you can level up your weapon. You can upgrade it multiple times. I think it's 3 times at the anvil that you will find at the very beginning of the game, the Church of Ela, where Kale is, or Kale, whatever his name is. You can use the anvil there to get your weapon up to at least a level 3, I think is where it caps, and then that anvil won't be able to upgrade weapons anymore after that point. So you can do that, and that will like kind of help you get a head start, you know. Overall, not completely useful, I'd say. Unless you're just avoiding going to Caelid, because going to Caelid and killing the dragon is going to further certain steps. Really, it's only going to further D by going to Caelid, because going to Caelid, and I can show you D, going to Caelid gives you access to the Round Table Hold. Well, when you get access to the Round Table Hold, D moves there. Like, he moves here. So it's like the only thing that's going to get furthered, I believe. Several other people here to talk to. I would say always exhaust the dialogue of all of the NPCs whenever you get a chance. It's going to help further other quests. It's going to help do certain things, you know, this, that, and the other. Very useful. I won't be doing that. I'm focusing on stuff that's going to help me get upgrades and stuff like that, hence the reason of me killing Alexander so early. You can duplicate Ashes of War, so like say if you find an Ash of War and you want to use it on both of your weapons, you can duplicate it. Now, determination, if I'm not mistaken here, hold the flat of the armament to your face and pledge your resolve, powering up your next attack. So the determination combined with the jar shard that I got probably will increase my damage a decent bit, so not bad. The issue with it is I think if you swing your weapon but it doesn't connect, it technically removes the skill. Now, I'm not sure about that. I don't know if determination needs to connect with an attack before it is wasted, but it's only for your next attack. So I don't like the skill because of that one reason. Because if I'm known to whiff an attack every once in a while. I'll whiff. I'll fucking throw that and miss. I don't like the fact that, or at least I believe this is how it works, is if you miss the attack, it still wastes the determination. I would have to do some research on it to actually properly give that statement. If you're interested in using this attack, by all means, but it boosts your attack once, and it costs 10 FP to boost your attack once, versus Storm Stomp, which is going to do more damage. It's going to give you a little bit of a ranged attack. I don't know. Maybe this one does more damage. Maybe this one does more damage if you put it on there. I don't know. I would rather have Storm Stomp on there than Determination. Again, I'm not putting any Astral Roar on here right now, so it doesn't even matter. But I should have access to a couple of level ups. Hopefully this is the weapon in my right hand, because I really don't even know. Here you go. I need Smithing Stone 2s, which is in a cave. I know where those are. Notice that that's the club plus 3, so that's the most Smithing Stones that I have right now, which I've got a couple right here that I could also upgrade this one if I wanted to. But I need Smithing Stone 2s. Well, the cave I was talking about earlier has access to the Smithing Stone 2s, and I believe at the end of the cave you also get a Miner's Bell Bearing, which will give you access to Smithing Stone 1s and Smithing Stone 2s. So, yeah, that's going to be my next stop. But these are purely strength weapons. So I'm thinking I'm going to dump everything into strength. Now remember earlier I said, and then notice the club is plus 3. Earlier I said the anvil at the beginning of the game where Kale is, that this anvil over here, right here at the church, at the back of this church, right over here somewhere, that anvil's only going to get you to a plus 3. So technically speaking, I could have gone there to get my plus 3 and not have to come to the Round Table Hold. It doesn't matter though, because if you kill the Great Dragon Grail, you know, you're going to be in the same position I am, where it's going to further the quest line of D and so on and so forth. So it's not going to make a difference, like, at all. I'm going to keep my vigor at a 20. Probably just going to drop the rest of that into, let's hit that at a 20. And then I can put the rest into endurance. I don't know. I'm not even wearing any armor yet. Debating. If I put some points into mind, though, I'll have more access to some mana stuff. Let's actually go... Let's go to 20 for right now. And I'll use whatever I can to level up at the end. But there's a couple of items that I'm interested in getting. Look at you, you brooding bastard. What do you want? Yeah, that's funny to me. I don't have any bell bearings yet, but you can find some of those. Memory stones for spells. I don't have any spells yet. See, the mace is a hammer class, but it splits with dex. I would rather have my clubs, because they just strictly scale off of what I'm building into. I am going to get this one, the Hunter's Ring. Also, Knight Armor. Where can I find the scaled armor? Because that's what I would prefer to have. Let's see. Let's see, Elden Ring. I like the scaled armor because it also gives resistances to, like, magic I'm pretty sure there's a merchant that you can purchase the scaled set from. Yeah, I thought for sure you can purchase the scaled armor from a merchant. I guess not, because you get it from Esteban in the Volcano Manor. Yep, so I can't get the Skeld, which is really unfortunate. I could try and get like some knight's armor here. Carry weight is going to be somewhat of an issue, but there's some opportunity for it. To the battle axe, there's nothing really that I want here. Like I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna go buy some stuff. There's nothing I really want. Like I want armor. I just don't want to wear knight's armor. That shit's heavy as hell. Maybe like some leather armor, or if I could farm some stuff from somebody. I guess we can go look at the merchants. Kale had some armor on him. Could also buy like the cookbooks and stuff.
Wait, well, you're back. There are others if the mood, my people, which is why, but thanks, I think this may your people. Perhaps you don't see that, no, we have a saying, lament not your solid, but that is our just the way.
Okay. Okay, so the chain, quaff. So the chest piece is 8.8, whereas the chest piece for the one that I just found was like a 10 or a 12 in carry weight, so not terrible. Some gauntlets and chain leggings and such. I'll worry about the cookbooks later, because like I'm not even really crafting anything at the moment, so most of this stuff doesn't really hold like a large amount of value for me. I don't know what type of armor I want.
Goodbye.
So I've been streaming for about 2 hours now. I think that I need to take a moment, get me something to eat maybe, and see if I can find some armor. Probably do some research and see like what's going to be good light armor. I might even have to dump some points into endurance, which is part of the main reason that I haven't spent all of my runes yet, because the runes are going to be useful if I decide that it's going to be useful if I decide that I want to do that. So I'm going to end it here, at least temporarily. I'll probably be back in an hour or so, and I'll continue to stream with my Wretch. We'll see just how far we can get it this weekend. Thank you all for showing up. If you're still here, if you're showing up, you're popping into the video later on, and you've made it this far into the video, I will have to say go ahead and hit that subscribe button, please. Otherwise, I will see y'all guys later. Peace.